listening to the Daily Meditation Podcast, Episode 5. Welcome back to the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and in this 5th episode, you are going to discover how to use affirmations and mudras in your meditations. Now, this first week of this brand new Your Daily Meditation Podcast is all about laying the foundation of your meditation ritual. So normally I will guide you through a meditation that will last about 10 minutes. But this week is a little bit different because it's so important for you to have a solid foundation to your meditation ritual that I decided to make this first week about how to set up a meditation ritual that will work for you. And the reason I do this is because I've seen so many people give up their meditation rituals completely, thinking that meditation just wasn't for them because they didn't know how to do a few simple steps that make a huge difference in your meditation ritual. So I want you to have a solid foundation as you start to meditate. So whether you're a long-time meditator or you're new to meditation, you can still pick up some excellent tips on how to create a solid foundation to your meditation ritual. In this episode, you're going to learn 2 powerful techniques to help transition you to the state of peace and calm, because there are so many distractions in the outside world that when you sit down to meditate, your mind is often still there. So you may find that your mind wanders and that you can't sit still. And the reason why that happens when you meditate is because you haven't learned how to transition. And so what I want you to do during this first week is set up a solid foundation so that you'll be ready to transition. Sometimes it's the littlest tips that make the biggest difference. So the first day you learned how to create a place for you to meditate. The second day you learned how to sit comfortably when you sit down to meditate. That's very important. It's one of the main reasons why people feel like they can never meditate, because their body is uncomfortable. Well, in episode 2, head over there if you haven't already, and I show you exactly how to get comfortable when you sit down to meditate so that you'll be able to sit for as long as you want when you meditate. And then in episode 3, you learn how to use your breath when you meditate. The breath is one of the keys to helping you instantly manage your state. And then in episode 4, you discovered the best time to make meditation happen for you. And I also guided you through a meditation, putting together all the things that you had learned so far. So in today's meditation, I want to add a few techniques to help make your meditations spicy and fun. Meditation is incredibly dynamic. A lot of times people think that you're just sitting there zoning out on your meditation pillow. Well, that couldn't be further from the truth. When you sit down to meditate, you're doing all kinds of things. You're tapping into your highest potential. You're connecting to everything around you. It's incredibly engaging and dynamic. You certainly could never get bored meditating when you use a wide variety of meditation techniques. But remember, the techniques help to get you there. They help to get you to a state of where you're feeling calm, where you've transitioned out of your busy day. But when you're actually meditating, you're not doing the techniques. You're already calm, and your mind is not thinking of anything at all. You're truly meditating and connected to yourself. It's a beautiful feeling, and I can't wait for you to get there. So in today's meditation, it will be a mini meditation because I'm going to be giving you more instruction about how to use some awesome meditation techniques. And those techniques are an affirmation and a mudra. Now, an affirmation is a short statement that you repeat to help empower yourself, because your thoughts truly create who you are. Different neurologists and linguists have discovered that what you think and what you say creates who you are. So when you come up with a thought that you want to add to your life, that you want to be pivotal to your life, and you create a statement about it, and you repeat that statement, well, it starts to show up in your life. And it's not like some kind of magic that you say or wishful thinking. It's not like that at all. You're actually changing the neural pathways to your brain if you do this on a regular basis. So let's get you going to creating the life you want with an affirmation. And before we head into an affirmation, though, I want to talk to you briefly about a mudra. A mudra is a way that you hold your hand, usually your hands. You can also hold your body in a certain way, do some certain stretches with your body, and that's considered a mudra too. But the mudras I share with you are usually always using your hands. In fact, mudras are often called yoga in your hands. Isn't that a beautiful way to think of it? And you could think of mudras tapping into your nervous system, sending messages to your brain by tapping into your nervous system when you hold your hands in a certain way. And it works a lot like acupuncture or acupressure. So we have nerve endings throughout our whole body. And when you activate those nerve endings, they send messages to the brain. And I have to tell you that I was a little bit skeptical at first when I first heard of mudras. I didn't even try them until I had meditated for about a decade. And then I started adding them to my meditation ritual, and I could not believe that I had overlooked mudras. So I really want to share mudras with you right away, because for me, I have to say they are key to me feeling really centered and connected throughout my entire day. Affirmations and mudras are wonderful techniques because, like most things I share, you can do them whether you're sitting down meditating or whether you're moving throughout your busy day. So let's begin with an affirmation. The affirmation that I want to say with you today and to repeat with you is an affirmation about new beginnings and everything you want to bring into this brand new meditation ritual that you're creating for yourself. So today's affirmation is: opportunities are all around me. Opportunities are all around me. Now, when you often hear affirmations, it can be a long statement, but really, those kinds of affirmations are difficult to memorize. And if you forget your affirmation, then what's the point? I always recommend to keep your affirmations using the 3 S's: short, simple, and succinct. By short, make sure that you can remember it. By succinct, that it's really to the point of what you want to get out of your life. And simple, the simpler the better, because you want to just focus on one goal at a time in your affirmation. So don't try to add everything you want to accomplish in your life in one statement. And every week at the Daily Meditation Podcast, I customize an affirmation for the week. So you're going to be learning all kinds of new affirmations every single week and practicing that affirmation throughout the entire week. So you're going to make a lot of great changes in your life. So let's say this affirmation together in a meditation. So before we say this affirmation together in a meditation, I want to have you do a simple mudra. Now, you might be wondering what you do with your hands when you sit down to meditate. Well, there's a lot of ways you can hold your hand. Most people hold their hands in their lap with their palms upward, maybe resting on your knees. This is a very nice way to hold your hands because it means you're receptive. Or you could slide your hands back and put them kind of in the crook where your leg bends and meets your hip. That's also another way where you can place your hands as you meditate. But in my opinion, the best way to place your hands, well, of course, the best way is whatever is most comfortable for you. But I love to do mudras, and every week at the Daily Meditation Podcast, you will be learning a brand new mudra, and you'll be practicing that affirmation and that mudra throughout the week. So by the end of the week, you're going to know these inside and out. And pretty soon, each week, building on your affirmations and mudras, you're going to have a whole toolkit of meditation techniques that you can use throughout your day and also when you sit down to meditate. So you never have to worry about zoning out when you meditate because you'll know so many different ways to make your meditations dynamic. For the mudra today, I am going to have you do something simple that you can visualize right now since you can't see it since this is a podcast. But I want to tell you something important. Every week I also leave what's called a slowdown guide over at my website, which is www.sipandom.com. So sipandom.com. And if you head over there, you will find a weekly slowdown guide waiting for you where I have the affirmation for the week, the mudra for the week, the different meditation techniques that are used throughout the week waiting for you. So you can easily print that out, keep it in a meditation binder, and refer to it whenever you want throughout your day or while you're sitting in your meditation space. So make sure you head over to sipandom.com to pick up your slowdown guide so you can see exactly what the mudra is that we're using today. The mudra we'll be using today is called the Atmanjali Mudra, and it's a gesture of prayer. So I knew that you would know what a gesture of prayer looks like. It's where you hold your hands in front of you. If you take yoga, at the end of yoga class, you often say this to your instructor, where you put your hands in front of you and you say namaste. So this is the mudra I'd like you to do today while you're doing your meditation. And if your hands get tired while you're doing it, then you can just simply rest them in your lap. Do it for however long you feel comfortable doing it. And as I mentioned, the mudras activate a certain part of your nervous system. Well, this mudra calms your thoughts and creates clarity. And it's also a mudra of thankfulness and for receiving all the good things that wait for you. So I thought this was the perfect mudra to do this day, where I first tell you about what mudras are and how to do them. And as you start your first week of meditation, if you're starting from scratch and beginning with me here, where you lay the foundation of your meditation ritual. So go ahead and sit up straight. Relax your whole body. Close your eyes gently. Feel the tension slip off your shoulders. Relax your stomach. Start breathing through your belly. Inhaling and feeling your belly rise up. Exhaling and feeling it relax. So you're inhaling and exhaling. Your whole face is relaxed. Your shoulders are relaxed. You're holding your hands in this mudra of thankfulness and being open to all the opportunities around you. I want you to inhale and exhale. Start to notice your breath. You can do the instant Om breath here if you want, which is also in episode 3 if you want to review what that is about. Now, as you're sitting there, I want you to imagine 3 things that you're incredibly thankful for today. Just choose the first 3 things that come to your mind. I'm sure you're thankful for more than 3 things, but just go with the first 3 things that come into your mind. Feel how uplifted you feel at this moment, holding the mudra, relaxing your body, gently breathing, comfortable there in your meditation space that you created for yourself and all the good things you're doing for yourself. You're visualizing the 3 things you're most thankful for right at this moment. And I want you to carry these 3 things with you into your affirmation. Keep them foremost in your mind. We're going to go ahead and repeat the affirmation. Now you can repeat affirmations mentally to yourself, so silently throughout your day, anytime you want. But I'd like you to challenge yourself and repeat this affirmation out loud with me. Because the more of yourself you put into your meditation, including your affirmation, the more powerful it will be for you. And I want this to be a powerful experience for you. I want meditation to be something you love doing every day, something you crave. So go ahead as you're sitting there with your hands in the prayer position and repeat after me. I welcome opportunities all around 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 me. Continue repeating this out loud or silently, thinking of the things you're so thankful for. So I welcome all the opportunities all around me. This is a brand new start for you. I'm so proud of what you're doing for yourself. You'll find that your meditation ritual becomes deeper and richer the more you spend meditating. And pretty soon you won't be able to imagine what your life was like before you started meditation. So continue repeating your affirmation for as long as you want. I encourage you to sit in your meditation spot today and do this mudra. You can find the mudra, don't forget the slowdown guide at sipandom.com, so you can actually see what the mudra looks like. And all the techniques I share with you this week are there. And you might want to listen to a few of the previous episodes so that you can start from the beginning, because each piece of your meditation ritual is vitally important to creating a solid foundation. I enjoyed meditating with you today, and I look forward to sharing a meditation with you tomorrow as I show you how to journal, how to keep a meditation journal that will become an important and powerful meditation technique. Continue meditating and sitting in silence, even for 5 minutes or 15 minutes a day. You will reap the benefits. As always, remember, you are so worth slowing down for. I invite you to a free 100-day meditation quest, where every week you'll receive a message from me with a full week's worth of meditations that you can explore at your leisure. And these are all based on a theme that will give you more peace, energy, and clarity. So if now is your time, go ahead and click on the Start My Quest button, and you can get started immediately. 100 days from now, you'll be so glad you did this for yourself.